Hello, wonderful friends, and welcome back to Smart Chapter. I'm host's name, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. If you're watching this, chances are you've experienced that familiar ache in your legs after a long walk, or perhaps a stubborn stiffness in your knees when you try to stand up or go downstairs. It's a common complaint as we get older, and it can really put a damper on our daily lives, can't it? That feeling of not being able to move as freely as you used to, or having to cut short your favorite activities because of discomfort. It's frustrating, and it can even make you feel like you're losing a part of your independence. But here's the good news, you don't have to live with constant leg and knee pain. Today, we're going to dive into 7 simple, gentle stretches that can significantly improve your mobility, reduce stiffness, and help you walk pain-free again. These aren't complicated yoga poses, they're movements you can easily incorporate into your daily routine, right from the comfort of your own home. Now, before we get to the stretches, let's briefly understand why our legs and knees tend to get achy and stiff as we age. It's not just getting old, there are actual, understandable reasons. Primarily, it comes down to a few factors. Firstly, our cartilage, that smooth, slippery tissue that cushions our joints, can start to wear down. Think of it like the shock absorbers in your car. Over years of use, they just naturally get a bit less springy. This is a normal part of aging, and it can lead to bone-on-bone friction if not managed, causing pain. Secondly, our muscles can become tighter and less flexible. This happens if we're not regularly stretching and using our full range of motion. Tight hamstrings, for example, can pull on your knees, contributing to discomfort. And weaker muscles around the knee can mean less support for the joint itself. And thirdly, circulation can sometimes slow down. Our blood carries vital nutrients and oxygen to our tissues and removes waste products. When circulation isn't optimal, it can contribute to aches, swelling, and that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. But here's where the power of simple, consistent stretching comes in. By gently lengthening muscles, increasing blood flow, and maintaining joint flexibility, we can counteract these age-related changes. We're not trying to turn back time, but we are absolutely aiming to improve your quality of life, reduce pain, and get you moving more freely. So, are you ready to reclaim your stride? Let's get started. We're going to begin with stretches that focus on the big muscle groups in your legs, your calves, your hamstrings, and your quadriceps, because these are often the primary culprits for leg and knee pain. For these stretches, you might want a sturdy chair, a wall, or even a countertop for support. Listen to your body. Never push into pain. A gentle stretch is what we're aiming for, not discomfort. Breathe deeply and calmly throughout each stretch. Our first stretch is for your calves. Tight calves can pull on your Achilles tendon and even affect your knee alignment, so keeping them flexible is key. Stretch 1. While calf stretch, stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall at shoulder height. Now, step 1 foot back, keeping that back leg straight and your heel on the ground. Lean forward gently, bending your front knee until you feel a stretch in the calf of your back leg. You should feel this stretch along the back of your lower leg. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Remember to breathe. Feel that gentle lengthening, and then slowly release. Now, switch legs and repeat on the other side. Do this 2 to 3 times for each leg. This is fantastic for easing stiffness in your ankles and providing relief all the way up to your knees. Next up, we're going to tackle those hamstrings. These are the muscles on the back of your thigh, and when they're tight, they can put a lot of strain on your lower back and, yes, your knees. Stretch 2. Seated hamstring stretch. Sit comfortably towards the edge of a sturdy chair. Extend one leg straight out in front of you, keeping your heel on the floor and your toes pointing towards the ceiling. Now, gently lean forward from your hips, not your waist, keeping your back straight. You should feel a stretch along the back of your extended thigh. Don't try to touch your toes, just go until you feel a comfortable stretch. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing steadily. And release. Repeat with the other leg. Aim for 2 to 3 repetitions on each side. This stretch is a true friend to your knees and lower back. Our third stretch targets your quadriceps, the muscles on the front of your thigh. When these are strong and flexible, they offer excellent support to your knee. Stretch 3. Standing quad stretch with chair support. Stand tall, holding onto a chair or a wall for balance. Now, Gently bend one knee and reach back with your hand to grasp your ankle or the top of your foot. Gently pull your heel towards your glutes. Keep your knees close together and try not to arch your back. You should feel this stretch along the front of your thigh. If you can't reach your foot, don't worry. You can loop a towel around your ankle and gently pull. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Slowly release and switch to the other leg. Again, 2 to 3 repetitions per side. This stretch is invaluable for improving knee flexibility and reducing that feeling of stiffness. We've now covered 3 essential stretches for your calves, hamstrings, and quads. These are foundational for relieving leg and knee pain. But we still have more incredibly helpful stretches to go, addressing other crucial areas and common challenges. Before we move on, I want to quickly address something vital that goes hand in hand with stretching for overall well-being, especially as we age: the foods we eat. What we put into our bodies has a profound impact on inflammation, joint health, and overall energy levels. And sadly, some common foods we often consume can silently be damaging our aging bodies. So, let's talk about some of those foods that might be doing more harm than good, and more importantly, what delicious and healing alternatives you can embrace instead. This isn't about restriction, it's about making smarter, more nourishing choices that support your body's incredible ability to heal and thrive. The first culprit on our list, and one that often surprises people, is added sugars. Now, I'm not talking about the natural sugars in fruits, which come with fiber and vitamins. I'm talking about the sugars found in sodas, many processed snacks, candies, baked goods, and even some seemingly healthy yogurts or sauces. Why are they damaging? Well, studies have consistently shown that high sugar intake can lead to increased inflammation throughout the body. And inflammation is a major contributor to joint pain, stiffness, and conditions like arthritis. Think of it like pouring gasoline on a tiny fire in your joints. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlighted how diets high in refined sugars can elevate inflammatory markers in the body. Beyond inflammation, excess sugar contributes to weight gain, which puts more stress on your knees and hips and can even impact heart health and blood sugar control. So, what can you do? Instead of sugary drinks, opt for water infused with lemon or cucumber or unsweetened herbal teas. For snacks, reach for fresh fruit, a handful of nuts, or Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of cinnamon. When baking, try reducing the sugar in recipes or using natural sweeteners like a touch of maple syrup or honey sparingly. You'll be amazed at how quickly your taste buds adjust, and your body will thank you for it. Our second silent saboteur is often found in many processed foods, unhealthy trans fats, and excessive saturated fats. These are often lurking in fried foods, many fast food items, commercially baked goods like cookies and crackers, and some processed meats. While our bodies need some fat, the type of fat truly matters. Trans fats, in particular, are notorious for promoting systemic inflammation and negatively impacting heart health. They can increase your bad LDL cholesterol and decrease your good HDL cholesterol, which is a double whammy for your arteries and circulation. And while saturated fats in moderation from whole foods like grass-fed meat or dairy can be part of a healthy diet, excessive amounts from processed sources can also contribute to inflammation and heart disease risk. Research from the Journal of the American Heart Association clearly links higher intake of trans fats to increased risk of cardiovascular disease. For aging bodies, maintaining healthy circulation is paramount, especially for nutrient delivery to joints and muscles. So, what are the better choices? Focus on healthy fat. Think avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, nature's anti-inflammatories. Cook more at home, where you control the ingredients, and choose baking or grilling over deep frying. Read food labels carefully and look for partially hydrogenated oil. That's a hidden trans fat to avoid. And finally, for this segment, let's discuss highly refined grains. This includes things like white bread, white pasta, many breakfast cereals that lack fiber, and pastries made with refined flours. The problem here is that during the refining process, most of the beneficial fiber, vitamins, and minerals are stripped away. Without that fiber, these foods are rapidly broken down into sugar in your body, leading to quick spikes in blood sugar and insulin. This constant roller coaster can promote inflammation and over time contribute to issues like insulin resistance, which impacts energy levels and overall health. Instead of these refined grains, embrace whole grains. Think whole wheat bread, brown rice, quinoa, oats, and whole grain pasta. These are packed with fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar, promotes healthy digestion, and contributes to a feeling of fullness, helping with weight management. My friends, making these simple dietary swaps alongside incorporating those stretches can truly transform how you feel. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making choices that support your body, rather than silently working against it. You deserve to live with vitality and move with ease. Now, let's dive into the next set of stretches that will bring even more relief and flexibility to your legs and knees. Our fourth stretch focuses on your hip flexors. These are the muscles at the front of your hips that often get tight from sitting, pulling on your lower back end, yes, impacting your knees. Keeping them flexible is vital for good posture and easy walking. Stretch 4. Kneeling hip flexor stretch. For this stretch, you might want a cushion or a folded towel under your kneeling knee to make it comfortable. Kneel on one knee, with the other foot flat on the floor in front of you, creating a 90-degree angle with both knees. Keep your back straight and gently push your hips forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of the hip of your kneeling leg. Don't arch your back too much. Hold this gentle stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing steadily, and slowly release. Switch sides and repeat for 2 to 3 repetitions on each leg. This stretch is a game changer for easing hip and lower back tension that often refers pain down to your knee. Next, we're going to target your inner thighs or adductors. When these muscles are tight, they can affect your gait and pull your knees out of alignment, leading to discomfort. Stretch 5. Seated inner thigh stretch. Sit comfortably on the floor or a mat with the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall open to the sides. Sit up tall, keeping your back straight. You can gently rest your hands on your ankles or knees. If you feel a stretch here already, that's perfect. If you want a deeper stretch, you can gently lean forward from your hips, keeping your back flat. You'll feel this along your inner thighs. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, focusing on your breath. Slowly release. Repeat this 2 to 3 times. This stretch is excellent for improving hip and knee alignment, making walking feel smoother and more natural. Our sixth stretch is for your IT band, or iliotibial band. This is a thick band of tissue running along the outside of your thigh from your hip to your knee. A tight IT band is a very common cause of outer knee pain. Stretch 6. Standing IT band stretch. Stand tall, holding onto a wall or a sturdy chair for balance. Now, cross one leg behind the other. If your right leg is crossed behind your left, you'll be leaning towards the left side towards the wall, chair. Gently push your hips outwards, away from the wall. You should feel this stretch along the outside of your hip and thigh, all the way down towards your knee. This one can be intense, so go slowly and only stretch to a comfortable point. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly come back to the starting position. Switch legs and repeat. Aim for 2 to 3 repetitions on each side. Releasing that IT band can bring immense relief to your knees. And finally, our 7th stretch targets your glutes or your butt muscles. Strong and flexible glutes are crucial for supporting your hips, knees, and even your lower back, providing stability as you walk. Stretch 7. Figure 4 stretch seated version. Sit tall in a sturdy chair. Bring one ankle up and place it across the opposite knee, forming a figure 4 shape with your legs. If this is enough of a stretch, stay here. If you want more, gently lean forward from your hips, keeping your back straight. You'll feel this deep in your glute and outer hip. This is a wonderful stretch for relieving tightness that can refer pain down your leg. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply. Slowly release and repeat on the other side. Do this 2 to 3 times for each leg. This stretch not only helps your glutes, but also offers indirect relief to your knees by improving hip mobility. There you have it. 7 simple, yet incredibly effective stretches that you can do daily to significantly reduce leg and knee pain. Consistency is key here. Friends, just a few minutes each day, and you'll start feeling a remarkable difference in your mobility and comfort. Imagine being able to walk longer, stand with less discomfort, and just enjoy your life more freely. Now, before we wrap up, let's complete our crucial discussion on foods that can silently damage your aging body and what you should reach for instead. We talked about added sugars, unhealthy fats, and refined grains. But there are a couple more dietary considerations that are often overlooked. Our fourth category is excessive sodium, or salt, often hidden in processed and restaurant foods. While our bodies need some sodium, most of us consume far too much, especially from things like canned soups, frozen dinners, deli meats, and fast food. High sodium intake contributes to high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease and can strain your blood vessels, impacting circulation to your legs. It also leads to fluid retention, which can cause swelling and discomfort in your legs and ankles. The American Heart Association recommends limiting sodium to no more than 2,300 milligrams per day, and ideally even less for most older adults. So, what's the solution? Cook more meals at home where you control the salt. Use herbs, spices, and lemon juice to flavor your food instead of relying on salt. Look for low sodium or no added salt versions of canned goods. Your heart and your legs will thank you. And finally, let's discuss processed meats. This includes things like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and some deli meat. These foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sodium, and nitrates, which are preservatives. Studies have linked regular consumption of processed meats to increased inflammation and a higher risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease and certain cancers. The inflammatory compounds in these foods can exacerbate joint pain and overall bodily discomfort. A review published in Current Atherosclerosis Reports noted the pro-inflammatory effects of processed meats. For an aging body striving for pain-free movement, minimizing these inflammatory triggers is crucial. What should you eat instead? Opt for lean protein sources like grilled chicken or turkey breast, fish, eggs, beans, lentils, and plant-based proteins. These provide the essential amino acids your muscles need without the added inflammatory burden. My friends, making these simple dietary swaps alongside incorporating those stretches can truly transform how you feel. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making choices that support your body, rather than silently working against it. You deserve to live with vitality and move with ease. We hope these stretches and food insights help you take significant steps towards a pain-free life. Your well-being is our top priority here at Smart Chapter. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more people who can benefit from this information. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Smart Chapter. Just click that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you never miss our new videos designed to help you live your healthiest, happiest life after 60. We absolutely love hearing from you. What are your biggest challenges with leg and knee pain? What stretches or foods have helped you the most? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your wisdom helps our whole community. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, your body is incredible, and with the right care and attention, you can continue to enjoy an active, vibrant life. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and keep moving.